Hey friends, it's me from Korean Leo in Ephrem. So, anyway, we are gonna continue our Python, and you might be wondering, for which version you are in? This is the one and only, the greatest operating system of all time, Arch Linux. Like, we don't even get a built-in GUI with it. There are two ways to access the app. This is more user-friendly. Yeah, the other one is this one. This is like, yeah, I'm just gonna programming. Here is my idle. Yeah, okay. So other ways, yeah, this is my clip champ. Like this and all my you have so, oh my god, idles here. You can also choose from like that. Oh yeah, you don't use Linux. If you're using Linux, I completely changed my operating system, and because I changed, I usually dual booted my Kali Linux and Windows. When I wanted to change completely from Windows to completely to Arch Linux, but then it deleted all the partitions and created a new one. And then I wanted my Windows to go. That's okay, but I didn't expect my Kali Linux to go. Well, anyway, now I'm using VMware. VirtualBox, there's some problem running VirtualBox here. I don't know why. So, eh. so here we are gonna specialize in print functions. So I'm just gonna type print hello world. So usually you'll get this one. Okay, print hello world, and then you can I'll do a plus so plus this like exclamatory mark, and then I'm gonna close this and hello world. So because this is idle, oh yeah, I must hear the whole time. So because this is idle, you can't do. Oh yeah, I'll just try the scripting way. Or should I use Tony? I'll use Tony then. Okay, Tony. You just want to control. So I'm just gonna type print hello world. Usually, what will happen is hello world. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna type another print hello world. Yeah. Now here this world, I'm also gonna join this with plus sign. We can also join, but that must be integers and string itself. So I'm just gonna type this thing. So now this print function, we are gonna type hey hello world then plus slash n. So you might be wondering why I put the slash n. It won't print the slash n. So I'm just gonna run this one. With slash n, with the slash n command in the string, whatever is left behind after the slash n, the slash n won't be visible, but then whatever is left behind, it will print it down here. Here, this one. Like under this hello world. Another place we can use. I'm just gonna create a variable. So I'm just gonna type hello, then under y or so print x x plus slash n plus y. So I'm just gonna close this one. Then I'm just gonna file it. Look at this. Wow. So that's with the slash n new line. So I'm just gonna now I'm gonna show you a tab. Print hello. There's a space between them. Like it automates a space. You might you think it's useless, but then it's also very useful. Yeah. So now you might not understand what's the use of this one, but then when you're a programmer, which it makes a weird sound. That ignore a desktop environment. I think that's right. So now I'm gonna show you input function. It's input and your name. Okay, I know how to spell your, but if I so then I'm just gonna put Ephrem. Yeah, it's over. So this is how you take input from user, but to store the store it will use a variable. So next we are gonna type print a hello. Hello. You can add two plus. Then I'm gonna show you f strings. Yeah, enter your name. Ephrem. Hello Ephrem. So this is very cool. So now another way is like I'm just addicted to doing that. Enter your name. Ephrem. Yeah, like it automatically does space. So yeah, this one. It's gonna F5, F5. So this is another to take input. Then there's another way of printing the strings. Like you can also use this comma, comma, plus, plus. Yeah, but one problem with plus is uh, one problem with plus is it joins it. So you can't put a what is a variable if it's an integer boolean or something. But if it's like with this comma, you can also do that. But then it will automatically do space and this and that. But then, oh my god, I accidentally put the screenshot. So then, there's another way. This is called this is f string. So I'm just gonna type something here. Hello. Then I'm just gonna put a curly braces. Inside that I'll type x, then f5, hello viewers. So now here I'm just gonna type normal x, then see what's gonna happen. Oh my god, fuck me. It's irritating. Just gonna type my name. Hello x Ephrem. What x? Who's x? I'm nobody's x. So anyway, that's it. where F strings. So now you covered. Like we can also use F strings here wherever. If we are going to use a string, we can also use an F string. I never tried this one. I don't know. I don't know why though. F. Hello. This might work. This will work. I'm sure. Print X2. F5. Ephrem. This is a string, so it will surely work. You're gonna do it in a variable print function wherever you're gonna do this one. Now, then I want to show you this to do something forever. Why true? What? So print hello world. This PC won't crash as fast as the Windows one. It will. Oh my god, I forgot the keyword. Okay. So anyway, to stop this one, we'll put a comma or something. And is equal to slash r. Then, then let's run it. Easy. Slash I think it's for remove. Oh my god. So I think that's enough for today and bye.